So what's your number one goal? What's your priority? And are you keeping it simple, or are you so busy trying to keep up with status quo, trying to look fancy, trying to do all these new things and implement new things that you've learned, that you're missing the point, that you're not keeping it simple? So I just get done shooting around at the gym with my son, and my son's at that age now. He's 10 years old, so everything is competitive. And everything right now is about, hey, can I beat dad, right? So he wants to play one-on-one. And I'm like, sure, son, absolutely, we'll play one-on-one. Keep in mind, I'm not gonna show him any mercy. If you wanna beat me, you're gonna have to work for it. He's learning all types of new things from his basketball practice and watching games. So he's doing every new thing that he's learned under the sun. He's trying to cross between the legs, crossover, you know, everything that he could think of. And all I'm thinking in my head is keep it simple. Our focus this week in our context clues was restatement. And I thought this concept and idea of the KISS principle perfectly aligns with the concept of restatement, because again, restatement is taking something that was complex and making it simple. The KISS principle, which was first penned by the US Navy, states that most designs work best when they are kept simple and any complex ideas are omitted. The goal in design should be simplicity, so anything complex should immediately be thrown out. How many of us are not reaching our goals because we're not keeping it simple? My son's main objective should have been protect the ball and to score. But instead, he was trying to be fancy and do all these new moves that he learned, and so his focus was off of his number one goal, which again was protecting the basketball and scoring points. If he would have just kept it simple, if he would have just restated his goal, which was to beat dad, then he would have realized that all he had to do was protect the ball and do his best to score more points than me. And so the same thing goes for you. You have a goal, you have a vision, you have a dream that you're driving towards. So stop making it complex. Take time to reset and then restate what the goal is and break it down into individual compartments, so that way it doesn't seem like you're trying to chase this lofty idea or goal. But every day, if you just move in the direction, if you just take one step, complete one task, check off one thing every single day, pretty soon you'll look up and you will have accomplished the goal that you set out to accomplish. So keep it simple. Restate it. Make it plain. Stop trying to make it so complex. Stop trying to be so fancy. Just stick to the basics. Grind and keep conquering change every day. That will get you where you need to be. And in case you're wondering, of course I won the game. But more importantly, I tried to teach my son the lesson that, you know what, all these new things that you're learning are great, and you'll have a chance to display them all in time. But right now, when the goal is in front of you, just keep it simple, know what you need to do, and make it plain. Protect the ball, protect your dream, protect your vision, and then do your best to make it simple and score. So let's get after it. Let's continue to conquer change, one day at a time, one step at a time, one check off of the to-do list at a time. Let's make it simple, let's stick to the basics, and let's go after our goals. I promise you, the more you break it down and the simpler you make it, the less it will feel so daunting and the less intimidated you'll be. You'll keep moving forward, and eventually you'll look up and you'll be exactly at the point where you want it to be. So let's get after it. This is Ferocious Friday. Let's go.